Okay, so let's not waste time. Andre Ward is officially in Terence Crawford's camp, and he's not just showing up for photo ops. He's sparring, he's strategizing, and he's literally helping Crawford build the blueprint to beat Canelo Alvarez. That's not a rumor, that's confirmed. And if you've been following Crawford's camp closely, you probably saw Andre dropping by now and then these last few weeks. Most people thought he was just visiting, maybe showing love, maybe offering a few pointers and dipping out. But it's deeper than that. It's official now. Andre Ward is all in.
Who's the most skilled fighter today?
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin, Boots.
Boots is
Jerron,
my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on is Bud. Because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room or I come in the room, we start arguing. About basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So skillful, yes. But this and this,
yeah.
it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. There's a lot of guys that talk it. But until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy, you fighting a guy you should beat. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 matchup. We don't really know what you have. You don't even really know what you have.
He's not just talking about how to beat Canelo, he's putting gloves on, jumping in the ring, and guiding Crawford through the exact moves that made him an undefeated legend. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time he's helped Bud. Ward also helped him prepare for Israel Madrimov, and we all saw how that ended. Crawford cooked. So why is this such a big deal? Because this fight versus Canelo is a whole different monster. We're talking size, power, legacy, and pressure. Crawford is jumping 2 weight classes, fighting a dude who's been knocking out super middleweights. But with Ward in his corner, the strategy, the mindset, and the preparation just hit a new level.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't
and
care
you
about
will,
nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same shit everybody else been saying since I moved to 147. I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass, and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Let's get into it. Get this. This isn't some random link up. Andre Ward and Terence Crawford go way back.
I appreciate Drake for even, giving me the opportunity to step in the ring with him. I can say that, I spar Andre Ward. That's dope, So, it was good sparring. It was very a very good experience for me. And I'm gonna take it to the grave.
What kind of insight did he give you? Or obviously, just a little bit. Like, what did he tell you? Like, we don't stop learning, right? The older we get, we never stop learning. But what did he tell you? Like, just briefly, something that during your sparring session.
Not too much of nothing. Sparring. Like we've sat down and talked about things outside of sparring, but I think once we got in the ring, he was so locked in. I was so locked in. Like there was nothing really to say. We both locked in and we both focused on the task at hand.
They've trained together before, and they've always had massive respect for each other. Two undefeated legends. No gimmicks, just boxing royalty.
How many rounds they gonna do, Julie?
3.
Good round, good round. Deep breath. You're doing what you're doing. Just using that jab good. Using that jab good. Starting to wake up.
You see what the key is? Moving that jab up and down.
Yep.
Moving that jab.
Before Crawford faced Israel Madrimov, the dude with power in both hands and an awkward, unpredictable style, Andre Ward was already in Bud's corner, sparring, game planning, giving feedback only a generational talent could.
We have Andre Ward making his way down to the fight. Who did you come here to see?
Well, I came to see the whole card. You don't see stacked cards like this very often in boxing, so I'm trying to get here early. You know, it's 5 o'clock. I want to start with Jared Anderson and his fight. He's got a really good fight in every card leading up to the main event. But, you know, it's very, you know, it's out there that Terrence Crawford is not just somebody I support, it's a brother to me. And I'm excited to see him carry an event like this, of this magnitude, and to be going up in weight, to challenge himself against Israel Madrimov. Very, very tough task. Madrimov is not a guy you take lightly, but I'm not betting against Terrence Crawford right now.
Do you think it goes late rounds?
I think it goes 8, 9 rounds. I mean, Terrence has a way of slowly taking over a fight, very, very strong and a powerful puncher. I think the power is going to show up at a certain point, but he's got to tame Madrimov because he's not easy to tame.
And we'll see tonight. Enjoy the fight.
I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And the result? Crawford dismantled Madrimov. Now, with Canelo Alvarez across the ring, Ward's back in the lab, helping Bud sculpt a game plan, not just from outside the ropes, but inside the sparring ring, shoulder to shoulder, eye to eye. We're talking real mentorship because this is how legends prep legends.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terrence Bud Crawford, as Terrence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov. And the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terrence Crawford in southpaw stance. As you see, Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate is on.
Look, there's a reason people are freaking out about Ward joining this camp. Andre Ward isn't just some random ex-fighter. He's a master of ring IQ, defense, timing, and adaptability. The man retired, undefeated, after conquering 2 divisions and schooling killers like Sergey Kovalev.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terrence Bud Crawford, as Terrence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov. And the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terrence Crawford in southpaw stance. As you see, Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate is on.
Now imagine someone like that watching your every move, exposing your blind spots, and helping sharpen your tools. That's what Crawford's getting. Ward knows Canelo's style. He knows his strengths, the compact hooks, the counters, the body work. But more importantly, he knows his weaknesses. And guess what? So does Bud. Crawford's already one of the most dangerous switch hitters we've ever seen, but now he's working with someone who beat bigger men without ever getting dropped.
Today I get some rounds with the GOAT. One of the GOATs. You know what I mean? Two GOATs. Iron sharpening iron.
So now the question is no longer, can Bud handle Canelo's size? It's, can Canelo handle two of the smartest boxers in modern history teaming up to expose him? Now here's the thing. Andre Ward knows exactly what kind of beast Terence Crawford is. And if there's one message he's been loud and clear about, it's this. Crawford is not easy to hurt. He's not just durable physically. It's that his brain is like a computer in the ring. You might land a shot or two, maybe even win a round early, but you are being downloaded in real time.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Ward has said it himself. The most terrifying thing about Bud isn't just his power or speed. It's his ability to figure you out, take away your weapons, and then pick you apart piece by piece. He's a strategic assassin. The second you think you've got the upper hand, he switches stance, changes pace, reads your rhythm, and makes you miss by inches. Then he makes you pay with interest. And breaking Terence Crawford's will? Good luck with that.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Andre sparred him. He's seen up close how mentally locked in Bud is, even when the going gets tough. This is a dude who thrives in uncomfortable situations. You try to pressure him, he flips it. You go on the back foot, he stalks you. There's no plan B with Crawford because plan A always adapts. Ward knows Canelo is walking into deep waters if he thinks Bud's gonna fold because of some weight difference. Let's keep it a buck. Andre Ward's never been the biggest Canelo fan. And it's not just about personal opinions, it's about the resume. Ward has spoken multiple times about how Canelo's record gets hyped. But if you look closely, a lot of those wins came against guys either past their prime, drained from catch weights, or just not built like Terence Crawford.
But in terms of his resume, the opponents that he fought, right? And people say he fought this name and fought that name. Where did he fight that name when he fought him? He 32. He coming off 2 losses. He 35. Kovalev, when he fought Kovalev was cooked. He wasn't the crusher. He wasn't the undefeated guy. He had lost that. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but you lose me when you start saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Or you lose me when you feel like you don't have to fight the best, but then everybody else got to fight the best. Canelo is a really good fighter, man. But you don't really know how good you are until you fight the other best. Like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude he lost to. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated though.
Andre's made it clear, Canelo's never been in the ring with a fighter like Bud. Never someone this sharp, never someone this unpredictable, never someone this locked in. You can't coast against Crawford. You can't bully him. You can't outthink him. This isn't a Caleb Plant, a Billy Joe Saunders, or a Jermell Charlo situation. This is the pound-for-pound #1 in the sport right now. And that's not just fan talk. All the boxing legends, pundits, and pros are saying it too.
I think Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height-wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so, no.
Corey, how you got a decision to stop it? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop it.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone, talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud could crack too. So.
Right now, the entire sport is circling one name, Terrence, Bud Crawford. The way he dismantled Spence? Legendary. The fact that he's jumping 2 weight classes to take this fight? Brave. Andre Ward knows the truth. If Canelo can beat Bud, that changes everything. But if Bud outclasses Canelo, then there's no debate left. Pound for pound king status. Certified.
I think Terrence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now.
How good is Crawford?
Crawford is amazing, not just good. He's amazing, and
he said the same thing about you.
Thank you, Terrence. But I think he should be in the book for
really? Is that good?
How to learn boxing,
Really?
For me, pound for pound, number 1 is Terrence Crawford. I like this man. It's a great fighter.
I think it's Crawford first.
People close to Terrence Crawford's camp were saying this might be the most locked-in version of Bud we've ever seen. Even during holiday weekends, when most fighters would take a breather, he was in the gym, not lounging, not chilling, sparring, studying film, running drills.
Yeah, we working. We're working. On a holiday where I blow a lot of get it in. Let's get it. Under the grace, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th. Here we come.
This fight isn't just about a payday. For Crawford, this is legacy. This is history. This is a shot to be immortal in boxing. And now, with Andre Ward officially in camp, things have reached a whole new level of intensity. These two aren't just going through the motions. They're in deep, working on slick angles to cut off Canelo's lead hook, practicing those perfectly timed step backs to bait him into overcommitting, fighting with purpose, setting traps, and zeroing in on Canelo's stamina, because let's be honest, we've all seen Canelo fade when the rounds pile up. So what's the secret sauce? Andre Ward recently told a reporter, off camera, that beating Canelo isn't about power. It's about discipline and disruption. You don't meet fire with fire, you extinguish it. Crawford's plan is to stay unpredictable. Constant stance switches, slick footwork, ring control, keeping Canelo chasing shadows. Ward has emphasized positional dominance, making sure Bud never gets caught on the ropes. Never stand still long enough to let Canelo set his feet and rip those deadly body shots. Instead, jab, pivot, punish, reset, repeat. Ward knows Canelo likes rhythm. He's comfortable when things are slow and strategic. So Bud's gonna make it chaotic. And let's not forget, Crawford's a natural counterpuncher. That's already a nightmare for a forward pressure fighter like Canelo. Add in Ward's experience of dealing with bigger guys, and this rematch might look a lot different than people are expecting. Let's keep it real. Jumping 2 weight classes is crazy. Most fighters wouldn't even consider it.
I think Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez.
I think he's too small. But then again, I thought he was too small for Spence. So shows what I know. so I don't know. I think that's a lot of weight class jumping. We'll see. It's a good talking point. I don't know that would really happen. I mean, listen, we've seen some strange things in boxing. Don't get me wrong, especially in the recent years. So I don't say never say never. But I don't know how seriously that's going to be taken. But I think when you're at a level, when you come off a big win like Crawford just did, anything you say reverberates through the sport.
Crawford started at 135. Now he's about to step in with a man who's been comfortable fighting at 168. even 175. That's a huge difference in natural size, muscle mass, and power.
No, I'm saying at once.
Right.
I'm saying I started at 135. I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147 to go up 168.
Right in one jump.
Yeah, in one jump.
It's a big jump too. 21 pounds. It's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
Canelo's been dropping guys who look like tanks, but Crawford's different. Meanwhile, the boxing community? Split down the middle. You've got legends like Tim Bradley, Shakur Stevenson, and Sean Porter calling it for Bud. They say his ring, IQ, defense, and killer instinct make him the most dangerous opponent Canelo's faced in years.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's going to knock out Crawford? I would pick Terrence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't going to tell you why I would pick Terrence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you feel
of course,
big.
Yeah, I like Terrence. But I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford. But it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terrence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terrence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
But then there are the skeptics. Guys like Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley aren't convinced. They say size matters. They think Bud's biting off more than he can chew.
Shane, what do you think about Canelo and Crawford?
I think Canelo's too big for Crawford. I think Canelo's too big for Crawford. I think that the reason why, if Crawford was a mover like the rest of the fight, then maybe he can have a good chance with Canelo. But I think that being that Crawford is a fighter, that's gonna be dangerous. That's gonna be his problem. He's a fighter. He wants to fight. He's gonna move a little bit, but his heart is not in moving. So he's gonna have to sit there and fight with Canelo. If you sit there and fight with Canelo, and he's that much bigger than you, then I don't know. But everybody think, Crawford, he's a great boxer. He's this, he's that, which he is. He's a great fighter, and I think he's a great fighter at 140, 47, and he seems just to be, good at 54. Now we're going to 68.
How many more tricks has Canelo learned since you last fought him?
And let's not forget, this is the mega fight of 2025. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's placing bets. Everyone's watching. But only two men will step into that ring. And Crawford? He's stepping in with Andre Ward's blueprint downloaded into his muscle memory. So here's the question you got to ask yourself. Are you Team Canelo? Or are you Team Bud? Let me know in the comments below. Who are you riding with and why? Make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. I'll catch you in the next video.